Shit. I've forgotten what I was going to do. Hi, how are you?
Shit gets worse all the time. DedSec Toronto's gone.
Define gone for me.
I mean, they're fucking gone. They've been arrested for the embassy bombing, all of them.
Bloody hell.
If you think this is just bad now, it could still get a whole lot worse if we don't get Malik.
Albion confirms that the explosions seen in the skies over London were indeed an Albion drone project that was sabotaged by the DedSec insurgency. In an exclusive interview with GBB Radio 1, Albion founder and CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
Truth is, the supposed freedom fighters of DedSec have made London less free. That drone project was meant to replace Albion boots on the ground, let the city get back to normal, but now I can't in good conscience stand my people down. That's not how I lead.
Suspected DedSec operatives as terrorists and to immediately report them to Albion.
Oh, Cass is good. He spends his entire career killing anyone he sees as the enemy, and then when they strike back, he cries like a little boy.
And it's working. Sorry, that was too cheerful. Sadly,
He does. Scares the shit out of people, then swoops in and plays the...
Bagley.
This is Claire Waters, political dissident and podcaster, reported missing after teasing a salacious upcoming episode. Sadly, it never aired, so all we have is this.
On the next episode of Buccaneer Radio, I'm chatting with someone from deep inside Nigel Cass's inner circle. He's promised me something that will expose Cass as the tyrant I know he is. This is gonna blow the roof right off White Tower. See you next week, pirates.
Nigel would have spun that interview if it was spinnable. If he went after Waters for it, that tape's a smoking gun.
We've got to have it.
Claire was known to broadcast out of Freight 1. You should begin searching there. Claire Waters appears to be an equal opportunity muckslinger. Albion is her target of choice, but she's railed against tech genius Sky Larson, SIRS, and Plan Kelly. Opinionated, isn't she?
I think an alliance is in order. We give her intelligence, and she gives our cause a signal boost.
She's been digging in Cass's shit for a while. If what she has isn't enough to squeeze his bollocks in a vice, then maybe she'll join you lot and help find something. What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Go on, then.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And the journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul.
I'm excited to see what you're capable of. Very excited.
Yes, I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
Lovely.
nice surprise.
Walk away. What do you want, shitface? Someone... What do you want, shitface? What? Boss? Yeah, I'm not looking for trouble, pal. Oh, sorry. You don't want any trouble? Do like that, fucker. You're on God Kelly territory. You're always gonna find me in trouble, motherfucker.
Why don't I sing to the man?
Let's just stop.
This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
We should go and investigate.
I thought we might be able to get ahead of those Stasi wannabes at SIRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills. It looks like there's something interesting under that car. Move it so we can have a closer look. Tyre tracks, left relatively recently. 24.9-inch diameter. Common size for a large chassis vehicle like a truck or a van. A notepad file is open. Looks like a journalist's. I've added a transcript to your data drive. We know she was here at least.
Thank you, Bagley.
Someone spray painted the security cameras.
Damn. What now?
Oh, calm down. Did you think I had you take all those photos for my invite feed? If you find the CTOS hub, I can cross-reference the stills you took with the security feed and isolate the moments before the journalist was taken. It may contain a clue.
Right. Got it.
Won't say no.
Found it. Here is the image just as the camera was blacked out. Notice the van in the background. The partial license plate number indicates this is a government vehicle.
Interesting.
This confirms the journalist. You know who might know where an SIRS operative would take a questionably legally detained journalist? Another SIRS operative. I've got Malik on the line.
I don't trust him.
Do you have to? I suppose I might have an agenda. Then again, I might just be bored.
Get to the point.
Look closely at the paint in the security still. It's not commercial. That's Kark paint. Chemical resistant. Military. Do you remember earlier when you saved me from Albion?
Fuck you.
Oh, come on, that was fun. Anyway, I didn't want the day to be a waste, so I installed a worm in their comms equipment that fed me, among other things, data on their supply requisitions. I just gave Bagley access to it.
Looks like Albion just ordered a crate of Kark paint in that colour to the Albion Internment Centre. Pushing the coordinates now.
Do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quality instincts insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on the boat this week, a new feature. The Bug Off feature. The person who was most irritating us in Britain this week, we're going to tell to bug off, and to get things going, I'm going to nominate Big Nigel. Nigel Casley, this is Britain. History tells us this place is a bastion of freedom. I'm just not sure that that kind of freedom should involve Big Nigel expressing his freedom to run a private army. I guess, historically there is a precedent, the East India Company. That was a trading house with an army of 250,000 soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a water pistol. But crucially, compared with Albion, the East India Company didn't operate its 250,000 strong army in London. It did it a long way away, out of sight, out of mind. Anyone to nominate for the Bug Off, Alice?
I think today's Bug Off for me goes to my streaming service. I'm sick of being recommended things based on things I already like. The other day it recommended me.
This is the Albion Internment Centre. That journalist who was investigating the SIRS illegal kidnapping programme should be inside.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures. Just surrender! Please! Corridon! Is this really necessary?
Right, get her out.
Oh, thank you. This area is fully managed.
Stop! Stop! Fucking hell! Moving to investigate.
Looks like you avoided them.
Thanks for your help and everything, but we have to keep this short. If I can't get out of this country tonight, I am colossally buggered.
Well, I'm with DedSec. How can we help?
All right then, maybe you can help. You see, SIRS found a legal loophole that's let them arrest you for anything they want. Did your butler's beagle have its hair cut by the same groomer as one of the tone bombers? Well, then SIRS can arrest you without a warrant, and the Snoopers Charter makes it legal.
How could they do that?
Ever since London got on CTOS, SIRS has full access to every email, every phone call, every CCTV stream, everything. When you give over that level of information to the government, the question isn't how could they do it, it's how could they not?
Shit. All right. Well, I'm sending you an address. Someone will meet you and provide you with a clean passport. Good luck.
Bollocks! They must have got away.
Once the journalist makes it to safety, I'll make DedSec resources available to her so she can finish her story.
Good idea, Bagley.
Let's see what we find. No problem, right? No problem. There you go. All right, good.
Yes. I don't miss this.
These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean, well, we have this technology now where they can spy on like every
we have reports of a
building.
hostile in your area. Over. Oh, we are pursuing the target.
Oh, fuck, Megan!
The thing I guess about media drones is that, as in armoured robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion and dignity than the human journalists we used to have to put up on a much more accurately calibrated moral compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alex.
Where did they go?
Look at here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz, and it's terrible to see all these drones going on being filmed all the time, every day, mate. Done my
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones on top of the old ones, just cameras watching other cameras like a social media influencer,
we are
so
in pursuit.
self-absorbed they don't know how to sleep without turning it into monetized content.
I think that's the logical end of all society, isn't it? Where just everything has just become a camera filming another camera. To be honest, I've just given up news and reality. It's just headlines these days. Only a piece of paper. And a pen. Remember that? Paper and pens, those were the days. And I'll just write down the headlines I want to read. I'll just make my own newspaper. Here I've got today. If you point to the bird ship in your car window and say it's a country,
I'm terminating
no one can tell you
research.
otherwise.
Fall back.
Chancellor at
Over.
Bilderberg karaoke night. That's right, another headline. PM announces Britain back on track after swapping...
Claire used to broadcast from somewhere around here. That's all I've got, I'm afraid. Bloody analog technology.
She was clever enough to hide her location, but we still found her easily. We should hurry. Others will come soon.
Time to break out the kit.
Shit, she got killed. Fighting for what she believed in. The pricks win again.
I'd love to listen to you moan all day, but perhaps investigating her murder would be a better use of our time.
Yes. She won't die in vain. We'll uncover the truth for everyone to know. But first, let's look around. Multiple people have walked through here.
Several individuals. Boots rather than shoes. One with a tread unique to a certain paramilitary supplier. I think it's from their autumn collection.
So they are a supplier for Albion. Claire's equipment is gone. They must have taken it. But they missed this tablet. Bagley, can you scan it?
Slightly more than the usual security. Can't just barge past it. It'll take at least a polite cough and an excuse me. Give me a moment.
Look at this graffiti, Bagley. Isn't it too much?
Claire did release several podcasts critical of Clan Kelly, which you'd think they'd be used to by now. They're a criminal gang. They shouldn't expect flowers and thank you notes.
But did they need to advertise? That's not the Kelly's modus operandi. It doesn't add up.
Tablet unlocked. Claire seems to have logged conversations on it.
Okay, you've agreed to speak on the record. You are an intelligence technician at Albion and work closely with Nigel Cass, correct, mister?
Fuck me. Cass sent a squad of his goons for Claire and that other bloke. That recording's gotta be the real deal. Bastard knew about the bombings.
Albion must have Claire's equipment then, along with the audio file evidence.
This is what we need to take down Cass. He'll finally pay for what he's done. To Claire, to that whistleblower, to everyone else in this city. That Albion guy said Carousel. That must be Carousel Plaza, Albion's propaganda library.
Sounds like as good a place as any to start looking.
Writing it's a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I know the underdogs never win. That's like top-level football at the gun, but it's still fun to root for, isn't it? Go to the people of Britain. Oh, never mind. You've been crossed by
the stolen evidence is here somewhere. Watch out. Albion security is thicker than whoever cleaned up that crime scene. There's also a lot of them around.
The more the better. I need to take out some aggression after what we saw at Freight 1.
Yes, well, let's focus on finding Claire's equipment, shall we?
Target resisting arrest. Using restraining measures.
You found Claire's equipment, including her secure storage drive, which shockingly appears not to have been tampered with, so the audio evidence is probably still intact. Suspect.
Why'd it go dead? Bagley?
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area.
All letters and parcels delivered to the complex may be subject to search by Albion personnel.
I thought we warned you about trespassing, yeah?
That's right. Didn't learn your lesson, huh?
Please, I was just taking a picture of the exterior for...
Oh, did you hear that, mate? He was taking a picture.
A bloody picture!
You found Claire's equipment, including her secure storage drive, which shockingly appears not to have been tampered with, so the audio evidence is probably still intact.
Oh,